Q here. Hey, so it's been a little while since I continued my climate optimism series, and I haven't been able to start my local election campaign either, so I figured a little update would be up to specs. Well, I had a little tumble, and the good news is that my left hand here is working just perfectly. Problem is my other hand, other arm, and it's going to take a while to heal. It'll be around the middle of March before I'm in better chances to use it. Right now I have to be with some limited movements and quite a lot of pain, I'm afraid, but it's healing. Doctors are giving me every reason to be optimistic, and I'm feeling it healing slow but steady. So no worries there. But I did want to add a little message here. Besides the fact that, don't worry, I've been really eating up new information. I can listen just fine, and I've been studying, and there's going to be interesting things in climate optimism. There's going to be a great forest conspiracy. Mind you, you've been warned. And something about the local election issues here in tumble as well. But I'm gonna quote something here. Now, this is going to be Finnish sources and Finnish politics, which I'm quoting, but I think you'll find that the points are rather international. So I'm going to show you a few sources. I'll live translate the key points here. Now, this is from the Left Alliance and their media saying how landlords are, well, let's just not translate the exact term, but let's just say that they spoke about landlords in a less than flattering fashion, and you can do the math about it. Here is the Finns, a nationalist party, who's calling the Green Party, their political opponent, an extremist movement. Quite rough words. Here's the other end of it on a TV interview where the Finns were called, again, let's just say that they used rather unflattering words and terminology about them. And all examples. What's my point here? Well, I actually do have one. I understand the use of these strong worded opinions and extreme opinions and harsh words. I understand them so well. Why? Because I used to use them. I spoke and I shouted these so many times. I wrote about these. I've written and I've spoken and I've written for someone else to speak for years and years. Now, what did I gain? A few applause here, retweets, some notices here and there. But what did I gain? A lot of hate and threats towards me. My friends, people close to me, got into trouble just for knowing me. But what did I gain? Nothing. No political change was made because of these. So I figured at this point, it's wise to change your strategy. I've been doing this for a few years now. I want to do this, whether talking local politics or whether doing climate optimism, because I just think there's room for talking. We've done enough shouting. So let's talk. Now, in all of these cases, let's look at these again, the same ones, all right? So the Finns party causes a lot of worry in people, but well, why? We need to understand these. You can understand that because the Finns have spoken out in, shall we say, rather harsh words. They've caused real worries and pain and fear. Same way around. The Greens have come out with a lot of policies, a lot of wordings that have caused real and true fear. People have feared greatly because of them. And let's be honest about this matter too. With landlords, we do have a housing problem here. The rent prices are going up, up, and up. It is not sustainable. These are actual worries. We need to understand them and speak of them. Understanding doesn't mean we should do exactly like, it doesn't mean agreeing with the point, but it means understanding there's some truth behind it. And with these truths, we can start trying to make the slightest bit of communication and understanding and trying to fix the problems. We cannot do that by shouting. We can do that by talking. The idea is not that we should completely agree with each other and just go full HD kumbaya about it. No, it means that we will change instead of seeing political opponents as non-humans or like, I mean, beneath any human rights, is just total and absolute enemies that must be destroyed. We need to start seeing them again as people who disagree with us, people who have different opinions, because the fact is they are our friends, they're our neighbors, our colleagues. And we just need to get the top off the fear and the hate, so we can just start disagreeing, which in itself is very good in democracy. But we need to stop dehumanizing. And as you've seen, I showed 3 examples from very different parts of the spectrum. And there's a key point, that this is not the fault of any single political color or thought or any individual political party. This is our shared problem, shared issue. And I really think that what we need to do is talk, not shout, not yell, talk, and try to get things going a little bit better. So that's what was on my mind here. And do remember, this is just my opinion. By no means is it any kind of deep truth and absolute fact. You are quite welcome to disagree with it. But sharing this, even in the current state, which is a little bit challenging, to say the least, I feel optimistic about it. And I hope you have a nice winter, or, of course, if you are on the other side of the world, a nice summer. And I hope to be talking with some more content on those forest conspiracies very soon, in a couple of weeks' time. Take care.